Has that gone? That should have restarted itself now. Chat, am I back? I should be back. I'm back, yay. Just adjust. Yeah, there you go. Just the details for the YouTube stream. Gaming 625. Oh man. And then put ads in it. There we go. Hooray! Oh, thanks, Marcus. I'm good, thank you, Chris. How are you, mate? Well, I hope. Need to change the names for the ball behind me as well. Pires played in India, yeah, that's correct. Didn't Del Piero play in India as well? I think. All good, thank you, Mr. Saint. How are you, my man? How are we, Michael? Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Buy Harry Maguire and make him my captain. Robbie Fowler coached in India as well, did he? Bloody hell. Right, Everton career. Bom, 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 bom. Actually, let's quickly update this as well. So Liverpool to start, then annoyingly Brighton. Do we have a game in hand on Chelsea? We do. I don't know if this Liverpool game is the game in hand. It's not. Because Chelsea have Newcastle away, which is not an easy game, to be fair. So Chelsea could quite comfortably drop points in this next matchday weekend as well, which obviously would be beneficial to us, considering we've got some very difficult games left to play this season against very good opposition. We will try our best to win the Premier League this season with Everton, because then we'll go into the final season, or fourth season, which will be the final season, trying desperately to win the Champions League. That will be the aim. Obviously, if I'm not able to win the Prem for whatever reason, then we'll try and win the Prem as well. But I'm relatively confident that we're going to be able to win the Premier League this season with Everton. I'm hoping Chelsea drop points. We did have a six-point lead, was it? But then fucking Bournemouth decided to turn up against me, which, to be fair, could happen again with someone else. So I can't guarantee that I'm going to win the Prem. But it would be nice to win the Prem in this season so that we don't have to worry about it next season. We can concentrate solely on the Champions League. What I might do, if we do win the Prem, is concentrate just on the Champions League and just sim the Premier League games and go for the 2 trophies we don't have so that we can get to the RTG quicker. Ow! That was me fucking knee. But we'll wait and see what people think to that idea. Oh, Roberto Carlos and Del Piero. It was Del Piero, was it? Yeah, I thought so. If that is the case, if we win the Premier League this year and we go into the 4th season really with just the FA Cup and the Champions League as the go-to competitions that we want to win, would you guys be open to me just playing the Champions League and FA Cup games in the content and simulating the other games? Or would you want me to do it the normal way and still have a quote-unquote full season? Obviously, YouTube would have a larger say in that with more people, but generally the gist on stream is the same as the gist on YouTube, although sometimes votes go different ways. Right, let's get some names from that most recent Everton episode. There's another one that goes live in half an hour's time. Ah, piss. The era of... Welcome back to the... Let's get the comments. So we're playing juniors. Stephen Duckenfield. What a great name. JJBK we use as well. Let's use Alfie Artel as well. JJ can go in light green and then Alfie Artel can be in red. You ever just like read a name and your brain just goes, that should be in that colour? I can't really explain how my brain works in certain ways. Jordan, thank you very much indeed for the 22nd month, my man. All well, thank you, mate. I trust it's the same for you too. The RTG won't have mods per se, Michael, but it will be done with the live editor, yes. So I will be able to... I mean, technically, the live editor is a mod, because I am modding, but not a mod in the traditional sense. I'm just able to kind of edit background stuff. Good morning, Tyler. How are we, lad? Right, we updated the names behind me, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, here we go. So our task is laid out in front of us. 9 games to go, 3 games per episode, 3 episodes to go, and the Premier League title awaiting us at the end, right? That's the plan. Although we start with a Merseyside derby, which is not ideal. Liverpool being in 9th in the table is not ideal for Reds fans either, although a win for them could take them up to 7th. We need just a point to go back top of the Premier League. We do have a game in hand on Chelsea. Goal difference in their favour at the moment sees them above us. They have Newcastle on this particular match day, so they could drop points in their next fixture just as we could as well. I'm not sure when our game in hand is. I think it's probably that one against Fulham, isn't it? With the rest being on weekends. So we'll have Liverpool, Brighton and Southampton today. Fulham, Brentford and Tottenham tomorrow. And then on Monday, the title season finale. Arsenal, Wolves and Newcastle. Obviously, if we're able to win the title ahead of time, which is unlikely, but if we are able to do it in tomorrow's episode, then we will do so. But I think Chelsea are probably going to stay on the wagon and not fall off it quite so dramatically. I, however, could fall off the wagon, and we hope to keep both feet firmly stood on the wagon as we progress into this first game of the day. Saying thank you to Stephen Duckenfield on the board behind me, JJBK and Alfie Artel as well. Thank you for your continued support in the comment section, lads. We have ourselves, in theory, relatively simple task, although with Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal and Newcastle left to play, that simple task on paper is not going to be a simple task on grass. Even the first of the 9 is not going to be that easy, is it? But we've got Jared Branthwaite back, and hopefully we can get a win at Goodison Park in the Merseyside derby to give us the best possible start to this title run-in. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And we will head straight in, actually having to make some changes for stamina. So Branthwaite won't start here. He's very tired. But Chancellor and Mbemba's come in as a last-minute signing and has been very, very good. So I don't mind that at all. And actually Esposito can start up top despite being slightly fatigued. But Quinones on the right and Carey can stay on the bench for now. Right then, bring on the Reds. Huh? Fucking Reds are going to be good though, aren't they? Just double check that's not still set to fucking 20 minutes and beginner like it is on the player career. I have to remember to change that on the player career next time we record that as well, won't we, really? All right, Liverpool. Martinelli, yeah. Endrick up top. Chiesa on the right. Zobra's like Endo and Bajcetic. Probably shouldn't be Endo and Bajcetic. Surely they've got better centre mids than that. They've got Fratesi at least. It's because it's down as CDMs, not centre mids. Samikas at fullback. Mamadishvili. Have they got any other centre mids that could come in there? Tyler Morton. No, seemingly. Oh, Alexis McAllister is suspended. Okay, fair enough. And Atalanta, I don't think I'll ever do. Well, at least in the near future, I'm not planning on doing any Serie A saves with the lack of licensing over there, unless we start modding stuff properly on PC with a cheat engine, which is a possibility, but not at present. No, you can't change kits with a live editor. I'd need the cheat engine for that. But it's certainly something I could look into. I'm not planning on, but it's something I could look into. Turn that controller off. Yeah, it sucks that there's a lack of Serie A licensing, but such is the nature of things, isn't it? Liverpool line up in a 4-2-1-3, very aggressive and attack-minded as they always are. Mamadishvili in goal, Tsimikas, Gomez, Van Dijk and Trent. Fratesi alongside Bajcetic, Szoboszlai behind Martinelli, Chiesa and Endrick at striker. They do still have Alexis McAllister, but he's suspended at the moment. He would be starting alongside Fratesi ordinarily. Other than that, Liverpool are at full strength. They don't have a go-to top quality left back, but Tsimikas is certainly good enough to do a job out there. The rest of the side is very, very good. My first time ever playing against Endrick on any sort of FC game, and his first pass is to an offside Tsimikas, so hopefully that's something that continues. Yeah, it could just get a mod that puts in like a licensing fix type thing, for sure. Bear with, just need to respond to a message. No, you didn't miss a match, ads. This first game of the Everton part of the stream. If we do, then I'll play it on stream for you, Jamie. Ferguson out to De Kuiper. Richarlison is the man down the line, and Trent has not positioned himself very well there. And will whip an early ball looking for Dovbyk. Trying to challenge with Joe Gomez to nod that down for his strike partner, which he wasn't able to do. And now here come Liverpool on a counter-attack. Martinelli is always dangerous, whether he's playing in red and white of Arsenal or red and white of Liverpool. It was Christian Pulisic, of course, last time we played against Liverpool that scored a hat-trick against us in a truly remarkable win for us at Anfield by 4-3 in the end. I certainly like things to be a bit more straightforward this time, but evidently Liverpool are the side that are the more likely of scoring the opening goal of the game, judging by the balance of play to this point. I think he might have been offside there, Martinelli, and indeed he was. Liverpool making some good runs, but they're not necessarily runs that are going to be usable if... Alright, Gabby Martinelli, you've never put in a tackle like that in your life. Not really usable runs if they're going to be offside every time, are they? Try and counter-attack ourselves here. We use the fullback first. De Kuiper. I'll use Esposito, then go to Richarlison, who has kept that in. Trent is with me here, and Esposito's made a good run down the line. Now I see Lewis Ferguson there. We'll try and beat the defender with Esposito before getting a ball into a teammate, which you can't do. Jamie Garner will deliver a decent ball. Ahmedishvili comes and claims well, should I say. Chiesa has done really well. And wins it back. Endrick, slightly unnecessary. Szoboszlai's touch is slightly shite. Bajcetic. Oh, he's on his own here. Ramsdale with a great save, but what the marking is like in the middle there is ludicrous. Absolutely comical defending from, or comical marking from the Everton men there. That was just unbelievably poor. How can he... What are you doing, Richarlison? Good. Okay, gameplay is really good this year, isn't it? Everything about this whole highlight has been absolutely superb. Esposito to Dovbyk. Dovbyk's strike is blocked well, but apparently that's a goal kick. Okay, good. Yeah, this is really good, isn't it? Martinelli with a throw. Tsimikas with a little flick. Back to Gabby. Inside to Endrick. Martinelli's gone again. Szoboszlai and Endrick. I thought I could get there with a toe in. I couldn't. Martinelli. Szoboszlai. That's a great ball out to Tsimikas here, who's going to find Martinelli. He uses Tsimikas again. Waiting to tap in a loose ball there, Mr. Chiesa. Luckily for us, didn't, but that was particularly close to being 1-0 to the visitors. Quinones with a relatively free header to nod that back there, and Tsimikas has drawn in close here, so we'll look quickly for Dovbyk, but Quinones' crossing needs work. Fresneda to Quinones. And Garner. And Quinones again. Ah, not great that. It's going to fall here for Jimmy Garner though. Deflected off Gomez. It's fine. See if we can get something from the corner. Garner in. Ibanez up. Good save by Mamadishvili. Roger Ibanez has the potential to score so many goals from set pieces, and he's been particularly unlucky on a number of occasions in recent games not to have gotten that goal. Ferguson looking for Richarlison, who would have been onside, I think, because of the fullback on this near side. Oh, it's our turn to try and cut them apart at the minute. We're certainly the side that are having the better of the play in the last 15 in-game minutes. But Mamadishvili's equal to everything we've thrown at him so far, as has Ramsdale been, the other end of the pitch. Oh, it's nice. Chiesa. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Ah! Nothing that the goalkeeper could do about that one. That was just particularly well placed off the far post. Liverpool lead at Goodison Park. Right, I've just had the heads up that Jude is about to go for a nap. So I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break so that I don't have to go for one during his nap and risk waking him up. Back in 2 minutes, BRB. Life. Life is spent just doing everything at certain moments not to wake the baby. Thanks for the follow, Gaming Sloth. Appreciate it, mate. Actually, that's reminded me. Brandon has changed his name. From Slush Slothy to Slothy DBD, I think it was. Yeah, Slothy DBD. Oh, hello, Daniel. How are we, sir? I don't know anything about the UFL game, I'm afraid, Wilson. Ferguson. Lovely ball to Richarlison. It's knocked that inside there to Ferguson again, who's going to get away. And Fresneda. And Quinones is in a good spot. I haven't really found a dangerous enough cross yet, though, to really threaten. That's a lovely ball into Ferguson. And Dovbik's trying to get in behind here. Is that a free kick? I think so. It is. It's Esposito territory. Come on, Sebastiano, please. You've come very close of late, but I keep hitting it against the bloody wall. Now is the time to get it over the wall and in the net. Side netting only. Oh, his free kicks are so good. But I've just lost the knack of getting them in. And I need to get that back again. Up we go, please. Up Chancel. Hit someone's hand. It was theirs. Quinones. Oh, what a ball. Ah, Dovbik can't quite get the turn in. Oh, lovely ball into Chiesa. You knew the heavy touch and the run was coming. And, the footwork from Hendricks. Really, really, really good. Liverpool putting big nails in our title hope coffin. That was undefendable. That switch of feet. Didn't expect that at all. Quinones. Come on. Down the line to Dovbik. Get there, Artem. All right, good. He's won it back anyway. All right, good. Cool. Yeah, you're telling me, Griff. I've literally already won a trophy this season, Jamie. So fuck you. Fresneda. It would be the comeback of comebacks if we're able to turn this around. Of course, classic Marcus praying for my demise. Garner. Now to Quinones. I'm just going to look to use that pace. Hope that Dovbik positions himself well enough, which he didn't really do. Ferguson's in there. Turn is good. And there's a certain Dutchman stood in the way. Esposito. Dovbik. Oh, Tsimikas takes it away as Dovbik was about to pull the trigger on his right foot to find a goal back for us to really set up a stellar second half. As it stands, hopefully it still is a stellar second half, but it hasn't started with the goal that we really ideally would have needed. Hendrick to Chiesa. From range, Chiesa forces the save. Could have been 2-1, could have been 3-0. Szoboszlai will deliver the ball from the far side. And it's cleared well. Oh, but it's come back again. And Tsimikas well in. Right, with Virgil out of position now. We have an opportunity. To run straight into bloody Bajcetic, apparently. Endrick to Fratesi and Endrick again. Samikas. Well in. Spins well. And Garner to Ferguson. Come on then. Richarlison. There's lots of space on that far side. Poke that through the gap, please, Artem. Never mind. Mamadishvili with the save. I got fortuitous that it came back to me, but we didn't make the most of it because the goal didn't come. Richarlison's up. He's not been able to get it. That's not a pass back. It just kind of bounced off Endrick rather than it being a purposeful, decisive decision to knock it back to his keeper. Although, to be fair, I think it came off his chest, so the keeper would have been within his rights to pick it up anyway. Szoboszlai. Can't quite get there with Mbemba. This is ebbing away from us now. Chiesa in behind. 25 minutes to go. It's still 2-0 to Liverpool. And if they add a third, we really are done. It took a last-minute winner for us last time. I'd settle for a last-minute equaliser this time, really. But we haven't even gotten one thus far, let alone two. That's a terrible ball. There's no reason he should hit it that heavily whatsoever. It's just got to find the pass. It's unacceptable. Joe Gomez off for them and Willy Orban on. And Fresneda will clear this. Come on then. Quinones, I need you, mate. I need your legs. He's away. Willy Orban's not going to catch me, surely. Quinones into the middle. Quinones. Oh! Got nothing left. Tell me about it. Endrick inside to Szoboszlai. That's a great ball. Keepers thankfully come for it. Advantage played as they collided with one another. Just not had it today here at Goodison Park the same way that we did at Anfield. Garner just didn't want to sprint. It's like the ball just got stuck underneath his feet and he was running through treacle. Ball played out wide. Samikas. Thank you. He's sprinting this time. Quinones looking for and finding Dovbyk. Fucking Ante. Endrick. Chiesa. Szoboszlai. Martinelli. Endrick again. Good save. I'm not going to get anything from this. Liverpool just keep coming at me again and again and again. I've made some changes to try and change things. And Ndiaye's gotten stuck in immediately. But it's just not going to be my day. Not this time. There are 8 other times where it can be our day, though. We, again, continually hope that Liverpool have dropped points. Sorry, not Liverpool. Chelsea have dropped points against Newcastle elsewhere. Would have liked Pepelu to actually stick a toe in there when I pressed tackle. Would have liked Ndiaye to have not had that go through his bloody legs either. Yeah, you know, when it's not your day, it ain't your day. I've intercepted that and it's still fallen straight to Martinelli. I'm not going to score. I might score 1. I might. But I'm not scoring 2 in the remaining time. That's for sure. cut that inside. Ferguson will drill it to Quinones. Quinones will look for Dovbyk through the gap, who's found well. But he's offside. We're going to lose. Oh, it's loose. Martinelli. Back to Beck. That's loose from them. We just can't get it away though. The press. There's too many red shirts around. Was Martinelli onside? I think so in the end. Well, he's got to bury it, Chiesa. There's no excuse for not doing so. Saving that extra goal difference. Genuinely. Oh my God. Genuinely might be what helps us avoid losing the title at the end of the season. But, jeez Louise. Oh, jeez. That sums up our day, doesn't it? Pepelu kicking the ball straight off the pitch. 2-0 to Liverpool. They get payback for our win at Anfield. And in the process... Oh, Chelsea lost to West Ham. Yes. Okay, we've gotten away with one. We really genuinely have gotten away with one. Time to go and batter Brighton, hopefully.
No further.
Brian's on his way back too, which is great. Bye, mate. Not that it's happening till the summer, but bye, mate. Brighton are bloody 6th. They're having a good season. Moise Keane, Ruter, Sarmiento, putting Ciso out wide. Actually, Pajal. Pajal there, 83. Minter, yeah. Got better centre mids than that, surely. Apparently not. Loads and loads of cams. No centre mids or CDMs. When they play, fucking centre mids or CDMs. Oh my God. Good game, good game. No, we've got one more season of Everton, Jamie. Your demise is near. Brighton with a 4-2-3-1. Owusu Aduro in goal. Esler, Van Hecke, Diamande and Garcia. Alder and Webster. Pajal, Ruter and Minter with Moise Keane up top. Former Everton player, of course. Full strength now with everybody back from injury that was back from injury and everybody fit again that was unfit. So we really don't have any excuses for not getting the win against Brighton. They are 6th in the table, so they're having a good year, but our side is categorically better than them in every position, in every way. So this has to be a dub. No excuse. We want to win the title. Games like this at home have to be dubs. And they should be, because Everton lead by a goal to nil in the 5th minute thanks to Mr. Dovbyk. The defender just couldn't cope with the pace, tried desperately to get there, failed in doing so, and Dovbyk destroyed again. That's a good start. Pardon me. Oi, oi, oi. You think it went back to beginner? Well, it certainly wasn't on fucking beginner against Liverpool, that's for sure. There's Webster. And Diego Esler. Minter. Oh, God, he's quick off the mark, isn't he? Ferguson's trying his best. Oh, and Lewis, get a toe in, mate. Never mind. Oh, my Lord. And it's still bobbled free. Christ alive. Brighton couldn't have come closer, really. To get themselves an equaliser there. That was pretty ridiculous from Mr. Minter. Woodwork only, though, luckily. A warning shot for sure. Brighton aren't dead and buried, despite being 1-0 down. Gimme. Okay, Moise Keane. Blocked. Forced to push out. Ruter. Oh, changes foot. Lovely. Good. Excellent from Brighton. Moise Keane doesn't celebrate too much against his former team. Just goes and gets the ball to take it back to the centre spot. It's the change of footwork from Ruter that's done me there. Expecting him to shoot on his left. He doesn't. Switches from left to right and then plays the pass. It caught me out against Liverpool with Hendrick's goal, and it's caught me out here against Brighton with their first goal of the day. Hopefully only goal of the day. So we now need to go and score a second to get the victory here. All right, Pajal, chill, mate. There's no need to be putting in fantastic slide tackles there. It's apparently Keane's fourth game only for the club. Presumably then that means he was a January transfer. Oh, Dovbric's just let the ball get away from there. I was about to power up for a power shot. Won that back though. And there's a bit of space out here for Ndiaye. Trying to turn away from all of the Brighton men that are around him. There are a few of them. Ferguson in support. Drill it to Richarlison. We get the better of Garcia here. Maybe. Back on the right. Looking for Ndiaye at the back post. It's terrible. Richarlison's up with a header here. Pepelu quickly get that to Ferguson. And Richarlison and Ferguson. Come on, this is building kind of well. Just looking for Dovbyk, spin the man. Artem's in. Artem scores again. It's what he does. It's just what he does. Nice. That's my celebration from the player career mode. We lead again. And this time, I'm certain I'm not going to give it away again. I thought the defender might have gotten a block on that. He, again, just couldn't quite get there. We'll take it. Three goals in the opening 22 minutes. Quite the game. 22nd goal of the league season for Artem Dovbyk. Snapping at the heels. Can't get it off. Inter. No, not again. Fresneda. Ndiaye. I'm going to go back. Don't need to just rush it forward now for the sake of rushing it forward. We have the lead again. Like I said, it might well open up for us here. Sebastiano Esposito trying to bully his way through, can't. Ooh, defenders maybe getting in each other's way though. Calm. Keane. Well in, Ndiaye. Little dink. Play it around the corner. Pepelu. Ferguson. Was ambitious to say the least. Well in, Ferguson stolen back. Dovbyk will look for Esposito. It's perfectly timed. He's not going to get there. Is it Thanksgiving tomorrow, Jamie? Jesus, flattened. Rutte. Oh, I've won it back twice, but still didn't come away with it. Alder. No, it was Alder or Order or what nationality is to really get the pronunciation correct. Alder's what I'm going with. Webster. Playing a centre-back at CDM. They play a formation with 2 CDMs and a cam. They have about 7 cams and 1 CDM and no centre mids that are any good. So it's an intriguing transfer policy from Brighton thus far in this save. Oh, that was an intriguingly poor pass out as well. Pajau, thank you. Dink it. There might be time for some COD this week, Jamie. Or next week. Friday or Saturday, probably. Because we're going to end this season at Everton, aren't we? We can't record any more My Player till we've got the results of the vote. Although we might do some spreadsheet testing rather than playing COD. Get that done ahead of time. So there's less of a break between ending the Everton save and starting the RTG. Josiah Rutte. Out wide to Diego Esler at the beginning of the second half. Brighton looking for a way back in. Webster and Alder. Had a lot of possession, Brighton. And now more chances too. Ramsdale's done well to keep the initial shot out and get back to his feet quickly enough to get the ball back again. I would very much like a third goal here, not only for our own goal difference, but Brighton have a goal in them. And more accurately, we have a goal conceded in us at the moment. You can quite clearly tell from the game and a half you've seen played so far. Lewis Ferguson's on the run of his life here, and at the minute, he's still going. Oh my God, what a goal this would be. Never mind. Oh, and it hit a hand. It would have been lovely to score that, but we weren't quite so lucky. Well in and quickly forward. Ah, wasn't meant as a 1-2. It was supposed to get to that level with that. I'll make changes. Never say never. I wouldn't say City are out of anything until they mathematically can't catch. Into well in Branthwaite to Kuiper. Well into Kuiper. Esposito, I would prefer, went on a run. She is now doing. That is a terrible ball. It's put me right on the back foot now as well. Return to Elder. Well in. Charlison, that's a better ball this time. Ferguson to Esposito, looking for NDI. Foul. Afternoon, Davidenki, how are you, mate? Take this free kick quickly with Ibanez. Ferguson will spread it. Richarlison. I'm tempted. I won't, but I'm tempted to have a power shot from distance. NDI. No, it's Mikolenko. Red Boots fooled me. Just brought the left back on. Well in. He's won it back. Oh, I've given it away again. Really are shit sometimes, like he says. Yeah, I need to see the highlights of the City Feyenoord game. Well in, Ferguson. Richarlison quickly to Esposito, looking to thread Dovbyk in. Been great if he could have taken it in his stride. Here comes Carey around the outside. The youngster off the bench to finish them off. Yes. Finally, a little bit of daylight. Everton 3, Brighton 1. Carey grabs a goal. It's Minter. Well in. Let's get it at your feet. Esposito quickly looking for Ferguson and finding him well. Carey's on his way again, look. Bugger. Good football this from Brighton. Oh, I got a toe to it, but Keane fires a good effort at goal that is saved well by the goalkeeper. Brighton have been decent. 108 passes for them, nearly twice as many as we've played. 97% accuracy as well. They've been very good in possession. But quite crucially, they haven't created enough dangerous chances to really threaten the score sheet more than the once that they have. That was supposed to go across to Dovbyk, but never mind. 12 minutes to play here. We're almost certainly going to get our victory. And fingers crossed, by at least 2 goals as well. If I can grab another, I'd love to. But this will send us back top of the Premier League, I'm sure. And with a game to come at the end of the day, hopefully we can get a back-to-back victory from. Maybe there'll be a bit of daylight between ourselves and Chelsea again, once more. Oh, okay. Brazil just danced through the middle of everybody. Esler, decent ball. Minter down. Chill, mate. Elian Mikolenko. Esposito's in behind, although it wasn't a great ball for him to rush onto it. That was meant for Ferguson. There he is. Go on, Lewis. Whack it, mate. Whack it, he did. Carey can get this into the middle as well. And, oh, it's not convincing from the keeper. Webster does better. Is that going to fall to a blue shirt? No. I will just chop you if you keep running. And final whistle sounds. 3-1 win. Started off brilliantly with a goal inside 5 minutes. Brighton then pegged us back with a good finish of their own, but thankfully we were able to turn it up a notch, find an extra gear and go and get the win that we needed, really, on the back of the defeat against Liverpool. Not sure who Chelsea have on this particular match day weekend and whether they've already played it on the Friday before our Saturday game or whether they're playing on the Sunday or Monday after our Saturday game. Esposito apparently is content now, and that's going to affect his capability. But we have bottom of the table Southampton next, and you can see that we are, in fact, top. Chelsea lost on match day 31. Who did they have? They played on the day before. No? Have we just played our game in hand then, maybe? No. Chelsea play on the 11th. They are playing on the Sunday, so they will have still played a game more than us. And if Liverpool can beat them, would be fantastic for us at Anfield, then we would have a 3-point gap and a game in hand and a chance to go 6 points clear once more. Who else was it? Oh, Blomqvist. We're in the third season, 40. So it's currently April 12th, 2026 in this save. We've done the 24, 25, 20... No, sorry, 24... Was it 2027? Might be 2027. It's 2027. We've done 24, 25, 25, 26, and now we're in 26, 27. Some changes. Let's rotate a bit for this one. Carey got goal in the last one, so we'll give him a go. I'll throw Quinones in for Dovbyk. I might put De Kuyper actually on the left hand side, why not? The name rings a bell, but I'm not sure why. What position and rating does he start at, 40? Norwegian midfielder. Is he going to have grown well, though? Because we're pushing for a Premier League title here. I've definitely not used him before, Davidenki. I think he's been suggested before, but I've definitely not used him before. Was Wolves the first game of what? You're linked with Man United, no, Liverpool was the first game of the recording session. Bottom of the table, Saints. Very defensive with a 5-3-2. Gavin Bazunu still in between the sticks for them. Ryan Manning, Bella Kotchap, Howard Bellis, Bednarak and Garcia. Tesh Fernandez, Smallbone and Fulham Downs. Cameron Archer up top alongside George Mikhail-Tadze, the Georgian striker, formerly of Ligue 1 at least. I want to say Nice, but I'm probably wrong. Somewhere in France, that's for sure. We've rotated a bit for this one with the nature of the fixture and the opponent. So hopefully we can still get the result despite not having a full 11 out. Oh, and it would have been a great way to start if Esposito had buried that header, but unfortunately he hasn't. Would have been an even earlier goal than the one against Brighton. Oh, he's at Lyon. Not Nice. I knew he was at one of the bigger sides. Although Lyon are going to be... Is it confirmed yet that Lyon are going to be relegated? Or are they still just at threat of being relegated? Here's Mikhail-Tadze and Mateus Fernandez. Garcia. I'll have that, thank you. Ferguson nips in well. You need to run for me, lads. You need to run for me. To Kuiper. Esposito looking for Quinones. Oh, what an interception from Harwood Bellis. Quinones was in and surely would have buried. Nice tackle by Hansen. He's won it back. And he's going solo. The centre-back going all the way! Wow, what a strike. Quinones, can't keep hold of it, unfortunately. Struck that very well, did young Hansen. That was worth a go. Might try that again sometime. Thought Ramsdale might have been a bit quicker off the mark there, really. Fresneda. Quinones. Carey bracing. Racing. Turns really well. He was offside there, isn't he? That's annoying. They need to raise 400 million by the end of the season. How in the fuck have they got themselves in that much debt? How have they done that? It's not like they've been spending money left, right and centre, is it? William Mikolenko. Just waiting for the mistake to come there. Nicely to Esposito. Quinones is on the run. He'll get to this. Question is, can he find a teammate again? No. Can he find the back of the net, though? Also no. Worth a go, though. Bazunu plucks it out of the air. It's been all Everton so far. And surely a goal will come sooner rather than later. Esposito gets it back after... Oof. Carey wins it back for the team. Garner will deliver. Could have gone anywhere. It's Hansen. Well, he tried once and was very close. Hansen again. Ha! I thought that was in. I genuinely thought that was in. They spent 150 million last summer. On who? Who did Lyon spend 150 million quid on? Or euro? There's no lack of TV money. What, was there a change in the way that the TV money was distributed? Their deal expired and no one really wanted to... Really? Oh, wow. Is the entirety of French domestic football in the mud that much? They're in Europe though, Leon, right? Get some money from that. Not 400 million, like, but still. The French FA negotiated a new TV deal. The clubs were promised they would receive 50% more than the previous years, and then the deal that the FA could get was about 30-40% less. Oh, so they spent money that they were promised to get rather than money they had, and then didn't get the money that they were promised. Yeah, I guess no Messi, no Mbappe, no Neymar anymore. People aren't watching Liga football as much as they were. Nikolenko into Kuiper. Into Esposito and then out to Kuiper, I think. Into Kuiper will look to deliver a ball. Kicks off the pitch. Sick. Kimmy. Alright. There's Fernandez. Space for Smallbone. Options for Smallbone. Mikautatsa found. And Smallbone again. Ramsdale saves well enough. And Ramsdale's former club, of course, Southampton. That's where we bought him from when they got relegated to the Championship. Obviously managed to get themselves back to the Premier League, but being in 20th place at this stage of the season doesn't look like they're going to be staying in the Premier League for long. They might even... I mean, there is still quite a few games left to go, but they might even be down already at this stage. Oh, Carey just made no sort of run whatsoever there on the wing, unfortunately. 10 minutes to go in the half. They're holding on well enough, Southampton. They've not really created much, but they've forced a save or two out of Ramsdale. We've done more in terms of attacking intent, but nobody's scored yet, so they're as much in the game as we are, that's for sure. Archer, save. It's going to be a fire sale at Lyon in the summer, isn't it? Or in the January window, sorry. That was rubbish. To Kuiper. And Esposito. Back to De Kuiper here. Quinones needs to get himself in a decent position, please. He has done. Oh, Howard Bellis wins the header. Quinones is up, though. Esposito, lovely turn. And the finish is left wanting. Oh, the touch was good. Touch was really good, but the finish just had too much behind it, unfortunately. Cameron Archer. Half time is here. Yeah, Andy Carroll at Bordeaux. He's scored a few goals for him as well, hasn't he? Eds, thank you for the follow, mate. I'm just going to have a quick toilet break, chat. We'll finish this game and episode against Southampton, then we'll record another one. We'll do the editing at the end of the day. We'll just record. You want to know? Right, get the wing chairs, will you? Right. Is the thingy stopped working? Is it stuck at 130? Oh god, yeah, it's cold outside. Fucking freezing. Right, to scan. Come on, find the heartbeat sensor again. Thank you. Fucking freezing out. So what do you mean device failed to connect? Fuck off. It's literally right fucking here on my chest. There you go. 44. It's definitely not 44. Never been as low as 44 in my life. Smallbone and Fernandes. Smallbone again. He's holding me up here. Oh, Manning will get to that first. Garner's off, Garner's away. Quinones is equally on his bike. Caught from behind by Bella-Kotchap, but apparently won the ball. Hansen's done well though. That was a brilliant leap. Garner driven to Esposito. Esposito doing some driving of his own. And we'll look down the line here for De Kuiper. Who again has the man in the middle to look for, but Esposito is going to go solo here. I thought about maybe trying to shoot from there and then thought better of it. Oh, it's excellently worked. Esposito. It's a good save by Bazunu. It would have been a brilliant goal. Maybe we can get one from the corner instead. No. Who's going to get to that first? It's going to be Mikhail Tadze. And he's got the half to break into here. Fresneda thankfully has the legs to keep up with him. Otherwise, Mikhail Tadze would have just run away there and scored a goal for Southampton. We might need to call on the big guns off the bench just to make sure we get the result here. I was hoping that a couple of the fringe players would be able to step up, but unfortunately they haven't been able to do so. So it's Undiai time, and it's going to be Dovbyk time as well. I'd say stay on at Ipswich for the time being, right? Depends how much you've achieved, I guess. Alright. Not sure why they've done that, but see yourselves. Complete change in the way that they're playing here from Southampton. Fernandes tackled. Flynn Downs. Mikhail Tadze. Fernandes to Garcia. And Fernandes again. Archer, little back heel. And Garcia. And Mikhail Tadze. It's dangerous. It really is. It's going to be a throw for them as well. They're on the attack once more here, Southampton. The big guns are on for me. And I'm going to need them to fire. They haven't had the chance to yet. Because it's been all Saints since they came on the pitch. Thankfully, we've been able to stop them. Fresneda will look for big gun number 1. Who will look for and find big gun number 2. We could look for big gun number 1 again if he hadn't been tackled very, very well by the midfield. The Southampton fans clearly appreciate that. That's not a foul. I've definitely won the ball back there, but... or legally, should I say. But the referee disagrees. 25 to go. We dropped points against Bournemouth recently where we really should have gotten a victory against the lowly side, and it looks like it might be repeating itself. Nice tackle by Koipa. I was maybe going to go to Dovbyk first, but no, we will use Esposito. He's in the box in a very dangerous position. Oh, it's not... Let me change to NDI! Oh, screw you, game. NDI was there waiting. Here's Ferguson. Oh, I was too busy distracted by the potential of maybe playing through Esposito that I didn't actually do it. Esposito is surely going to score now. Oh, and relief at last, thankfully. We do have the breakthrough, but we've had to work hard for that. Southampton might be bottom of the table, but they've not played like a side that are having that bad a season. Thankfully, Esposito's found a way through. Where are you in the league, Marcus, with Man United? Downs and Smallbone. Once again, Fernandes and Smallbone. And Manning. All right. Southampton looking to get themselves back in it then. Downs. Fernandes. Downs again. I have to bring on Pepelu off the bench soon as well. There's some more fresh legs in the centre of midfield because I'm getting a little bit overrun right now. Archer's offside. They want to win the Europa League and to win the FA Cup and finish top 4. Yikes. Exclamation mark camera, Josh. There's a command in chat. Let me know what my camera settings are. Ibanez to De Koipa. Try to squeeze that round the corner to Esposito and through that gap to Dovbyk. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Oh! Well, it was brilliantly done until that last bit. Yeah, I'm very much feeling the same way, Mr. Dyche. Dovbyk, 22 goals so far this season. And he probably won't have a more straightforward chance to make it 23 for a little while. He's missed the target. And Everton Diaz. Back to Smallbone. Here's Mateus Fernandes. Nice tackle by Pepelu. Come off the bench to try and change things. Or, more importantly at the moment, keep things the way they are. Dovbyk. That's a good challenge by Harwood Bellis. Oh, he's done me there. Back heel to Mikel Tadze. Small bone. Archer. Safe. Safe. Little dink. Could bring that down, actually. Okay, that was hands, I'm sure. Quick free kick. Taken well. De Kuyper. Tuck it back. Esposito. Ah. Oh. Tried to get Dogbik in and couldn't. Brereton Diaz. Oh, that's poor. I'll just nod this back to the keeper. It was not as easy as we hoped it would be, but the job is done at St Mary's, and we have ourselves 3 points. 6 points total from today's 3 games. If Chelsea would like to drop more, that would be lovely, but they've gone and beaten Wolves by 3-1. So the gap at the top of the table remains as it was. We do still have a game in hand. That will be played in the next episode against Fulham. We also face Tottenham in that next episode as well. I think it's Tottenham, then Arsenal. So the season finale episode should have Arsenal, I think Wolves, and then Newcastle at the end. It's Fulham, then Brentford, then Spurs, yeah. Then Arsenal, Wolves, and Newcastle United. So we're actually back in second because of goal difference then, which is now +3 in Chelsea's favour. We do still have that game in hand, and that game in hand will be the first game that we play tomorrow. So everything is still in our hands, and what we do will make the difference. But we will have to make sure that we do indeed make said difference. Because, well, Manchester City aren't that far behind. They're starting to creep. Man United equally. If we lose, then there's only 6 points with, well, at most 7, with 15 left available. It's not a done deal yet, and that 2-horse race could easily become a 3 or a 4 if ourselves and Chelsea slip up a couple of times in the remaining few games of the season. 2 unread emails to the board saying they're not happy. And Jake O'Brien's development schedule, he's back up to 80 after dropping a little bit with his injury, unfortunately. Peaked at 80 now, annoyingly as well, which is a shame. But hopefully next season he will unpeak. 141 weeks till he becomes any higher. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? He's back on the bench though, so nice to have Jake O'Brien back from injury. Nice to have some points on the board. It would be nice to still be top, but we don't have everything. Fingers crossed by the end of tomorrow we will. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Everton S3 12? 11? I want to say 12. It is 12. Thank you, Morganston. It's still open here. Right, that's now uploaded, doesn't it? Because we did that. That was the F1 video. Oh, we uploaded the season finale as well. Nice. Couldn't remember whether I'd done it or not. So we will record the next episode of Everton straight away. Pop the link to the poll in the description of that episode. There we go. Right, so that's the player career mode season finale uploaded, and the next next F1 video as well. Right. Let's just record. Let's just go straight into the next one. Actually, I'm going to need some names, aren't I, from the comment section from the board for the board behind me. So let's do that quickly as well. If there's anybody in chat that would like their name on the board behind me, by all means, put your hands up in chat now, and we can have a couple of you up there. Tonga from the YouTube comment section. Yeah, they are a little weird, aren't they? And then let's put ads in red for United. Right. Let's get as far as the game first. Games in hand might be played by then. Other games in hand. Message from Young Jake. I want to play. No. Maybe actually. Ramsdale got man of the match in the game against Southampton. Not sure about that. Exclamation mark camera. Michael, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Exclamation mark camera. There you go. It's in chat. There's not long left to go in this Premier League season run-in. We were able to get ourselves some good points in the last episode, but not as many as we might have liked. We lost the Merseyside derby, which sees us stay second for now, with, crucially, a game in hand against Chelsea, which is our first game today. We've Fulham away as our extra fixture. Then we've got Brentford away, who play Liverpool actually on the same match day as us. So at least they're going to struggle with some fatigue as well as ourselves, because we're both playing midweek. And then our final game today is against Tottenham, which never really goes well, does it? Almost everybody's at full fitness. Everyone but Esposito, at least. Esposito got another good goal in the last episode. I'm actually going to put Richarlison up top. We'll give Blomqvist the game on the left-hand side for this one against Fulham. Other than that, as you know, I did say I was going to give O'Brien a game, so let's give Jake O'Brien a game as well. Other than that, will be, as you see us on screen there for this first game of the day, and fingers crossed things start better today than they did yesterday, and then end the way that they did yesterday, so that we'll get maximum points from today's episode. That's the plan. That's the dream. Saying thank you to Tawonga on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you very much indeed, as well as Suffolk Gamer and Adstar for your support on stream. Do join me on stream. Links in the description down below so you can see all of the behind the scenes. But for now, we're going to concentrate on our trip to Craven Cottage whilst you drop the video a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you'll do so now, right? Good. Okay. Uno, dos, tres, off we fucking go. I need to tweet today's episode out actually. Let me do that quickly as well. Lamine Yamal wins Golden Boy. Nobody is shocked by that at all. Fuck off, Fulham. Fuck off, Fulham. Fuck off, Fulham. Oh, piss. I skipped the thingy. Alright, well, Fulham's lineup looks like this then. Apologies, YouTube. Pressed the wrong button at the wrong time. Matvey Safanov in goal. Teta, Bassi, Diop and Oosterwolde as the back four. Lloydis and O'Brien holding, with Wimmer, Rashford and Emil Smith-Rowe sat behind Alvaro up top. Rashford out wide this time. He did start at striker the last time we played Fulham, but they've made a tweak to the way that they're set up. We, as you saw from the intro, are starting with a relatively strong side. A couple of changes, just like we did against Southampton, but less changes than we made against Southampton, I think, most crucially. Fingers crossed we should be able to get ourselves a result here against Fulham, although they're playing some quite direct football, judging by that. So we'll have to be wary. But their midfield is certainly better than the striker. But if they push on past the striker, specifically Smith-Rowe at centre mid, or at Cam, sorry, and Rashford out wide, then there's definitely the opportunity for Fulham to bag a couple of goals today. Try and bag a couple of our own. Dovbyk looking for the ball forward for the on-rushing Ferguson, but a hand was used. Oh, wow. They really do play quite high-tempo, forward, free-flowing football, don't they, Fulham? Christ. That was very good. Got the block on it, luckily. Emil Smith-Rowe's shot well stopped. Rashford to take the corner short. To the man that just had the effort that led to the corner. And on the edge of the box here, Issa Diop and then Calvin Bassey. Not the two they want. Then a third defender gets involved. And now the fourth one. Jesus Christ. They're in... No! What reactions from Aaron Ramsdale. Their entire defensive line involved in that attack from the corner. That was ridiculous. Rashford will deliver the ball into the box this time. And again, it falls to a defender. But it's cleared up... Well, I'd say away, but that wasn't away. The shot certainly was away wide. Kuiper out to Blomqvist. Just 1-2 with Ferguson. How about a 1-2-3 with Ferguson? 4, 5. Waiting for space to open up in front of us. Pepelu. That was rubbish. Well in. Smith-Rowe and Lloydis. It's gotten around me, and that's going to find Rashford. And you know how well he can strike them from distance. We've seen that throughout the course of his Manchester United and England career. Blomqvist brings that down quite nicely, actually, looking to get away from Wimmer, who seemingly gave up on it for a brief moment there. Richarlison being utilised at striker today rather than the usual left mid. Maybe I should have left him out on the left-hand side. Alvaro to Smith-Rowe and Wimmer. Through the gap is Alvaro. Rashford on the overlapping run, but Fresneda's in the way. Fulham are being annoying so far. It's just difficult to play against them, to read. Makes it hard to kind of predict what they're going to do offensively. But defensively, we've been solid enough so far. Just need to be better going the other way. Hold him up, hold him off. Take the foul. All right, you have it. Ibanez wanted it. Ibanez got it. Richarlison. Back to Pepelu. Quickly looking for Dovbyk. What, the first time pass? Didn't fucking get one. Give me that back. Well in, Ibanez. Blomqvist spins really nicely. Finds Richarlison, who will look for Dovbyk, who's in and on. And you know what happens next. Artem Dovbyk gives us the advantage. It's taken a little while in coming, but knocking down the opposition one chance at a time. Lloydis, Smith Rowe. Fulham have actually been, I'd go as far as to say, the better side in the opening half an hour. But when you've got just that extra little bit of quality up top, which is exactly why we bought Artem Dovbyk in, then you can make the difference in key moments. And boy, has Artem Dovbyk made some difference in games so far this season. Alvaro, I mean, that would be one hell of a goal if it goes in, but it's quite evidently not going in. Nice to see Fulham be as attack-minded as they are and as creative as they are. Not only are they attack-minded, but they're actually having chances, which is something that the AI don't necessarily do the majority of the time on the bog-standard simulation settings. I'm looking forward to finding a slider set for the RTG that brings us more realistic and fun gameplay. But for the time being, sticking with what we've got here. And hopefully we'll do that in terms of scoreline as well. Good. Good. All right. Yeah. As we said, looking forward to having a different slider set than these simulation sliders, because at the moment, gameplay's pretty shit. Kuiper finds Blomqvist. Rise the challenge well. Advantage played. Ferguson will get this to Dovbyk, and the eye's round the corner. If he's onside, which he is, he could find Dovbyk again. Dovbyk looks for Richarlison and kicks it straight to Lloydis. Woo! Alvaro. Back to Teta. That's the 1-2. Didn't read that. O'Brien in well. Blomqvist looking to break away. Drill it to Richarlison. He's got the run of Dovbyk. Just needs to find him, which he does. Dovbyk. Dovbyk. Oh, challenge Oosterwolde. That is certainly a goal-saving and potentially match-saving challenge by Oosterwolde. Dovbyk was going to swing that into the back of the net with his next pace on the pitch, that's for sure. Fulham might be looking to do something themselves here as well. Alvaro. Great block. That'll be half-time at 1-1. It's been a good game, but I am frustrated with the goal that we conceded. It's fucking pinball, pinball, pinball. That was poor. I mean, I'll take it, but it was really poor. Looking for Ndiaye. And Richarlison. Oh! What a goal it would have been! Richie boy! Keep it down, son! Brilliant effort over the bar. Alvaro. He likes shooting from distance, Alvaro. He doesn't really ever do it very well. Oh. NZI, what are you doing all the way in there, mate? Tackle by Pepelu. Wins it back. Had to fight hard for it, but did so well. That was supposed to go to Ndiaye, not Dovbyk. Good. Smith Rowe. Fresneda underneath it. Rashford gets to it first, but he's offside. Pepelu to Fresneda. Into Dovbyk. Turns well. Let's be a bit better, I think, if we're to find a second goal in this game. Fulham very, very defensive at the moment. Sat back in a real shell. Ferguson. Oh, is that... Oh, if he goes to ground rather than just stumbling, I think we get a penalty there. Smith Rowe now. Two options on the left. So I was trying to goad him into using. There's O'Brien in the middle. All right. Chill, lads. Calm down, Fulham. An hour played. It's still 1-1. It is not a game in hand, so a point does still send us top, but only by a point. And with Tottenham, Arsenal and Newcastle left to play this season, I have a feeling we're going to need to be top by more than a point after this game in hand if we want to see through the title. Of course, we still run a very good risk of not even getting the draw here in this game against Fulham. That needed to find its way around the corner to Richarlison, who was in if it did. Fulham have been really good. Genuinely, particularly impressive. 25 to go now. Craven Cottage fans roaring their team forward again. Here's Issa Diop. That's going to flash across the face of goal. Oosterwolde keeps it in play. And here's Sander Berger off the bench, but Blomqvist manages to get a foot in. Loydis. Read it. Turned it. Got it back. Drill it. Go on, Richie. You're onside. Calvin Bassey. Oh, I'd actually beaten him as I was committing to doing the bloody skill move. Fuck. God damn it, Leroy. Pepelu. Out to Fresneda. Drill it to Ndiaye. Alvaro. Loydis. It's well intercepted. Quickly forward. Dovbyk's here. Dovbyk's going. Dovbyk needs to be found and is. Ndiaye around the outside. Oosterwolde's tired. Ndiaye towards the back post. Richarlison's up. Richarlison's down. And the ball is away. If he stays on his feet there, maybe he gets the rebound. Pepelu misses that tackle. 15 to go now. Got changes waiting to be made. And quite frankly, we need to make them. We struggled in the last game of the day yesterday to get the result against Southampton. Ultimately, we were able to get it. But I needed resources off the bench to help me do so. And we're calling upon them again here. They haven't yet had the chance to come on. They will do now as Fulham have a corner. They're making a change as well as Alvaro goes off for, I think, Vinicius. Not sure. It's Lebo Lascari. I don't know, unfortunately, who that is. And hopefully he doesn't make an impression, forcing us to remember his name. Good save by Ramsdale, who's had more to make in this game than I would have liked. Come on then. Nice. Ah. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. Dovbyk to Ndiaye. Fulham are giving it away. And the defender doesn't know what to do. So in the end, he does nothing. Esposito off the bench. Everton 2, Fulham 1. He's like, do I close the man? Do I go to the ball? Do I close the man? Do I go to the ball? In the end, he makes the decision to go to the man. So I just pass the ball. He's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And then he makes that decision, commits. And because we have the man extra, it was always going to be easy to try and make most of that opportunity. At last, we have ourselves the lead again. Thank Christ for that. Oi, 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 oi. And Bemba into Richarlison. Fresneda. And Ndiaye. Dovbyk. Ndiaye again. I'm going to get it back to Dovbyk actually. There's the man on the edge of the box. It's Ferguson. Oh, it's rubbish. Yeah, can't expect too much from the AI though, can you, Griff? Intelligence-wise. Well up, Chancel. Ooh, just able to recover possession there. Pepelu, Ferguson. Pepelu, Dovbyk. Esposito's on the run again. Diop does well. Vimmer. Not long left. 2 minutes of stoppage time remaining. And Ferguson's interception might just have done enough. It was meant for Richarlison. Richarlison's interception might just have done enough. Dovbyk round the corner. We could maybe add another just to put some icing on the cake. Richarlison doesn't do it. Safanov makes a good save. Was on its way in. Didn't need to go in for us to get the result. We scraped it against the Saints. We've done the same against the Whites. But win we have. And that's the most important thing. We lead the Premier League by 3 points as we head into the final 5 games. Wolves next. No, that's a lie. It's Brentford next. Ndiaye's knackered, but he's the only one, so that's fine. We can deal with that. Not change pictures, select sides. Misha and Duro, Jello, Bakwa, Parisi, Maloney, Collins, Dodo. Valdimarson's lesson. Valdimarson. Did we have him in the RTG last year? Valdimarson. I think we did, didn't we? Getting flashbacks. Yeah, absolutely fucking zero intelligence involved, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought so. He was half decent in the end, wasn't he, Valdimarson, I think? Brentford with a 4-4-2. Jasper Cillessen in goal. Parisi, Collins, Vandenberg and Demilson. In the midfield, it's Janelt and McGinn with Bakwa and Alvaro Jallo either side. And then Hugo Duro and Lucas and Mesha as the front two. Brentford are a side that you never know which one you're going to get. It used to be, in the early seasons, season 1 of this save specifically, Wissa and Mbermo up top, just ripping you apart. We then signed Mbermo, and it really didn't help Brentford at all, as you might well imagine. They certainly didn't recover from losing their talismanic man up top, and have been quite poor since. The ball just would not settle, and it skips away in the rain. So let's hope that the weather doesn't impact proceedings too much here at the G-Tech, but certainly has done in the opening few minutes. Ferguson's won that back well, though. Richarlison has the option inside. Carey starts on the... Oh, it's wide. Carey starts on the right for a tired NDI. Other than that, full strength. Oi, oi, oi. Chelsea next, then Spurs, then Liverpool, then Man City. Yikes. It's quite the difficult fixture list. Richarlison's up well there. Spread this to Carey. We will not spread this to Carey. He's giving it straight to bloody Parisi. Bakwa. And Janelt. And McGinn. Forward well. Duro. Tackled by Branthwaite. Quickly forward. Esposito. Looking for Dovbyk. That's keeper's ball, isn't it? It's going to skip away. It's actually... Well, yeah, it is going to be keeper's ball because it's going to be a bloody goal kick. Bagger. Go on, play it short, play it short, play it short, play it short. Aha. Balls. Lovely ball by Bakwa, forward to a Mesha. Skipping off the surface, utilising the extra wetness to his advantage. Dovbyk will look for Carey, who should have the legs to get this ahead of Parisi, and really genuinely does. Tucking it back for Esposito, who has Richarlison here. Forces the save out of the Dutchman in goal, but can't force it past him. Decent chance, but still leaves us sat scoreless thus far. Thank you. You're welcome, he says. Jallo away with it now, down the wing. Still going, looking for support. Hugo Duro. Back to John McGinn. That left foot can be a bit of a pile driver. Hopefully, he's stalled, said pile driver. Esposito and Carey. Dovbyk takes that in his stride brilliantly, but runs straight into Nathan Collins. Well in, De Kuyper. Richarlison. Slightly got away from him there. Ferguson, I'm going to drill this. I shouldn't have drilled that. He's offside, fuck's sake. Oh, nice. Duro and Mesha. And to Bakwa. And Mesha. Nice tackle. Oh, no. Pepelu, drill it to Esposito. Use Carey. Dovbyk, maybe a 1-2. Or maybe Esposito. Maybe neither. Neither. McGinn. It's probably a foul, yeah, the referee agrees. bugger. That's not bad from Giroud. It's decent from Richarlison. If Kerry can win this, we could maybe send Esposito away through the middle. That's what we're trying to do. Just need to find... Oh. It's probably a foul. Referee says no, though. I disagree. I definitely fouled him there, as far as I'm concerned. Esposito might have been offside there. Wasn't. Still has the ball. 1-2. Dovbyk trying to find some space on the edge of the box. Finding Richarlison. Alright, good. Oh, just as I committed to the slide tackle. Giroud with the free kick. Should be dealt with. Isn't. Janelt. Ah! Christ alive. Giroud. Giallo. Giroud. Well in. Just show some strength, Richie, please. He hasn't. And on his own in the box, Lucas and Mesha. Thankfully, he wasn't on his own for long. Otherwise, that was surely 1-0 Brentford. Not really had the chance to test the lesson more than 1 or 2 times in this game so far. In this first half, Brentford have been pretty solid defensively, and I can't really get through them. That said, we just got through them. Timing! Everton 1, Brentford 0. I'll take it. And Mesha. Nicely out wide. Bakwa. Bakwa still. And a Mesha. Lovely. Drill it. Esposito, Esposito, Esposito. It's fine, take your time. We've got the lead now, so don't need to be quite so gung-ho going forward. As a result, probably end up playing better and scoring another goal. That's going to skip. Richarlison's not going to get there. Always. Esposito just is him, isn't he? Oh, yeah, no, that was lucky. Brantwaite with a lovely little toe away there. Never mind. Loose again from Brentford. They have been decent, but they keep making the odd mistake, and it is costing them here. Ah, never mind. Thanks for following, Marco. Welcome to the channel, mate. No, I don't believe so, Marco. Ferguson. Esposito. With the runner, Richie. Oh. Oh, it was handball. Okay. I won't shoot here. Previously, I have had a crack from this sort of range, but Pepelu can try and lift it into the middle. Oh, what a save. That is a fantastic stop. Ferguson was offside, or Richarlison was offside. Ferguson was offside. That's a wonderful save by Stelesen. It just fell beautifully for Richarlison. But unfortunately, when the effort came, he was wrong side the line, just like Dovbyk there, I think. No, Dovbyk was onside. And on his right foot has wasted the opportunity to add a second for us in front of those travelling fans. The ball ended up with them rather than in the net. How's your leap? Christ alive, Mr. Branthwaite. Little dink. She brings it down. Turns really well. Looking for Esposito to break in behind. Back to Richarlison. Richarlison from range. Looking for the far top corner. Doesn't quite work. Pepelu. Well, it's opened up a bit. Pepelu. Oh, what a ball that would have been to Richarlison had it found its way through. Giro. Loose. Pepelu quickly forward, out wide to Carey. Do we go to Carey again? I would say Esposito's just offside, so I'm not going that way. That's a bit fortuitous, never mind. I've not used the John Duran, no. No. Not used John Duran in either mode. Again, Hugo Giro. Good block. Might keep it in play here, Lucas Amesha. Has done. Never mind. Oh, Christ. Bless me. Apologies. Came out of nowhere, that. Fresneda. Dovbyk. Carey's going to go. He's not going to get it, though. Dovbyk's going to fall over like an absolute melt. Janel and McGinn. Backward. Oof, that was fiercely played into Esposito. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was that total rush Dovbyk that inspired me to look at Dovbyk as an option in the career mode. Lovely ball to Carey. Dovbyk's on the run here through the gap. Quite as tricky a turn as I hoped it would be. Esposito's going to have to go from range here, and two defenders lie down trying to block the ball, and they do exactly that really well. Pepelu to Richarlison. 20 minutes to go here. A lot of single goal victories at the minute, or single goal advantages either way. But as long as they're victories and not defeats, I guess that's the most important thing. We're not exactly free scoring right now, though. Having chances, but goalkeepers just seem to be better than me right now. Carey wins that back well. You are offside, Sebastiano. Well up. Pepelu. Oh. Win that. Well up. Ferguson. Dovbyk just waiting for the support. Here it arrives. Looks central. Just mess about with their midfield. Wear them out a little bit. Esposito. Oh, that's really nice. Sebastiano. Still going. Ferguson spins, shoots, scores. Game over. 2-0. We'll go and celebrate in front of those travelling fans that, so far, are seeing their side keep up the pace at the top of the Premier League table. That title is one step closer. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Farrell Shelley is pretty good.
Goal for Everton, number 8, Lewis
Back one. Yeah, keep it in play. Oh, God. It's alright, don't panic. Well, that was lucky. Run away with it, though. Bye. Toodles. If anyone wants to keep up, that'd be lovely. Thanks, lads. Carey. Oh, sneaking in. Okay. Yeah, I probably will jinx it if I talk about it too much, won't I? Ferguson. And out. Oh, that's poor. It's given away. Poor from me too. Oh, it's just not great from anyone involved at the minute, is it? Esposito looking for Richarlison. Good interception by Dodo. We've got a full week till the next game, so I'm not worried about fatigue for most players, but we will make some changes regardless. Even though there's only 5 minutes to go, to be fair. The ball might not go out yet again. Charlison, Ferguson. Switch this. I see Carey making a good run. Touches. Very good. Back onto the left. Deliver the ball. Poorly. Oh, that is a ping. Shame Wissers lost it immediately, because that was really good distribution from the goalkeeper. Carey just look to run at them here. There's seconds to go. Those seconds are very nearly up. Carey will deliver this. It'll be a corner, which I am going to get the opportunity to take to maybe add a third. The substitution has been waiting for a few minutes to come on. Branthwaite's up for this. Good save by Celestin. And, oh, Dogpit wins it back and then shoots from an acute angle. Even acuter with the effort and misses the goal altogether. Imagine if I needed a finish there to get the win. Thankfully, we didn't. Please tell me Chelsea... Chelsea haven't played. Chelsea, we want to drop points. But ultimately, provided we keep getting our own points, doesn't matter what Chelsea do, does it? We've gotten our own points again here today. We look solid so far, but now comes a very big test. It's Tottenham Hotspur, and of course, Spurs are swiftly followed by Arsenal as well in the fixture list. So it's going to be very, very difficult indeed. Match rescheduled against Wolves. Has that changed the way that the fixtures are played at all, or is it just a slight delay because Wolves have got themselves going to be played midweek now before that game against Newcastle, which is not great actually for us. One presumes that's because Wolves have gotten themselves through in the FA Cup to some sort of final. Yeah, Wolves Aston Villa FA Cup final will be very, very intriguing. The Carabao Cup final we of course won against Crystal Palace. A Wolves Villa final there is going to be very, very hotly contested. Local derby of sorts. We are... Oh, Chelsea haven't played. I got very excited there for a moment. Very excited indeed. Chelsea haven't played yet. Thought for a minute we were looking like we might well win the title very soon on indeed. They still haven't played. The gap's 6 points. Now Chelsea are the ones with a game in hand, so we cannot afford to drop any points. Let's not do so. Spurs now. That is a kit clash. Kerry's definitely gotten better and better, Matt, for sure, yeah. Iker Williams, Santiago Jimenez, Kangin Lee. Josh Barnes in the middle for them. Not sure about that. Maddison, probably. Højbjerg, Chavez, Van de Ven, Drongusha, Udogi, Spence, Bowie, Vicario. Yeah, it's not a bad team, that, Spuds. Not a bad team at all. Let's not get too carried away, shall we, Mark? I say. Otherwise, we'll tell Mike. Shadow in the window, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Shame that you're going to get insta-banned, but never mind. Thanks for the follow account, pal. Spurs, 4-3-3 for them. Vicario still in goal as ever. Really strong side. Udogi, Drongushin, Van der Ven and Sacha Boey. Maddison, Chavez and Højbjerg. Nico Williams, Lee Kangin, who's 86 rated now, and Santiago Jimenez, the man through the middle, up top. This is one of the first tricky few of our run-in. 3 of the remaining 4 games we have are very tough. So the fact that we got the results in games like Brentford, like Southampton, like Fulham, etc. is going to be very important, because I don't see us picking up maximum points in every game remaining, or really close to maximum points in each of the games remaining. A quick counter-attack here would be lovely though. Esposito is off. Udogi is trying to keep with me, and let's be honest, will keep with me, because Udogi is quick. That is a challenge by Chavez as well, and Spurs looking to counter on me now. Nico Williams is one of the best players in the Premier League at the minute at 89 rated, but his passing needs to be better. Already it's been pretty breathless here at Goodison Park, and you've got a funny feeling that is going to continue for the full 90, don't you? Well, that's not great. Fucking Van der Ven. I can't wait to sign Van der Ven in a save at some point, take him away from Spurs. Oh, that's just not fair. Perfectly timed tackle, falls straight back to Jimenez. Here's Kangin Lee. Oh, the footwork. Should he have had the chance? Probably not. Did he take it well when he got it? Yes, he did. 1-0 Spurs. God, how do you defend that? That you just can't, can you, ultimately? Where's Jin when you need him? Dovbyk is in a good position up against Van der Ven and Drongushin, trying to keep it as far away from Van der Ven as possible. And DI, Esposito, fancy. Dovbyk's in the box. He's still got the ball somehow. Dig it out. It's over the bar. Need to be better than that. I'm just so terrified of Mickey Van der Ven that I'm doing everything to stay away from him, even if it costs me the potential of a more clear-cut chance, because it's clear-cut on paper, but then as soon as the Van der Ven factor is introduced, it's not clear-cut at all. You're just going to lose the ball. Højbjerg's not bad as well, apparently, either. Just can't defend that, can you, Maddison? It's Kangin Lee again. Well in. Well held. Little panic. Bosch. And DI, bring it down. Alright, it's fine. Go on. Drongushin closing. Ah! Esposito was through. Esposito could still be through. Fucking Van der Ven! Gimme. Lillian Fresneda. Piss off. Give me that back. I mean, I've smashed him, and somehow Spurs have still got the ball. Maddison. Not sure about these rebounds, you know. With these failed tackles. Pepelu. Dovbik's in. Please be onside. Here comes Van der Ven. Got to do it quickly. No! Again, I felt threatened by the presence of the defender, and he's missed the target, Artem Dovbik, under the pressure of the Dutchman. Oh, he just makes me panic. He's just that good. He makes me panic when he's near me. Looking for Esposito. Found. Dovbik. Not found because it tried to play it to Ndiaye instead. Still 1-0 down here. I'm trying my hardest. Thank you. Ndiaye. Dovbik. Ndiaye's gone again. That's really badly under hit. Williams. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much indeed. Corner. Van der Ven was underneath it. It was going to get me at the other end of the pitch as well. Jesus Christ. All right, chill. Udogie just ran through everyone. Oh my God, get rid of it. Please. He's off. He's got to be off. Please tell me he was off. He was on. Ramsdale. Unbelievable. Can't believe he was onside in the first place. Dovbik racing away in behind. I need the support. It is coming. Here is Pepelu. There's the offside trap press. That's worked very well. I don't like playing Spurs. I don't like playing Spurs. Dovbik. No! Fuck off! Williams. Oh, as if that's pinballed to him again. Well in. No! Honestly, some of these rebounds are just a joke. Yellow card for Dovbik. Rightly so. I got annoyed and just snapped someone. Lucky not to be sent off, really, if I'm honest. Williams with his delivery. Højbjerg, Ibanez. Anywhere will do for me defensively at the minute. And that will do. Ndiaye. Run, Artem. Go on, you're on. You're on, Artem. Fuck it! How's he still going? Give me that back. Esposito. Oh, that's good from Van der Ven. Maybe if I go through over the top, I'm in there. I don't know. Bloody Spurs. Yeah, I wonder why that is, Marcus. Hey, Tom. Tom? Atom, sorry. I read that as Frantica Tom. For some reason. Frantica Tom. Right. Richarlison to Esposito. Out to Richarlison again. Esposito. Ferguson. It's not in the corner though, is it? If that goes towards the corner like I want it to, maybe it stands a chance of going in. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It is just panic defensively whenever Spurs are on the attack, because you just can't predict what they're going to do. Hopefully we've won it back off them there. But I'm finding it really difficult to break their defensive line down. So far, actually, John Goosen has been the better defender, or more influential defender than Van der Ven. Oh, it's a good save. It just opened up briefly for Dovbyk there. So I thought, quick, get a snapshot away. At the very least, we could maybe earn a corner. We didn't, but it was a decent effort that was well saved. R10, make me the run, please. Richarlison's in. Oh, what a challenge, Sasha Bowie. Oh, God, the former Spurs man was in behind. We've got a corner. Pepperloo. Branthwaite's up. It's a good header. It's a good save. If ever there was a time for Roger Ibanez to get that goal from a corner that has been evading him for most of the season so far, now would be it. Good save by the keeper. Get this forward quickly. It's Pepperloo. It's fallen too. Out to De Kuyper. Now he can whip a very good ball in. I've no idea who the advantage was for. Must have been for Spurs. Now they're on the attack. Lee Kangin. It is panic at the back. I swear to you. I've no idea what I'm doing defensively at the minute against Spurs. Just can't deal with it. Offensive step as well. Such a pain in the arse, because just as you think something's opened up for you, it's gone. Udogie steps in brilliantly. Pepperloo trying to battle with Nico Williams Jr. to get it back. Fresneda does, but it's only a throw for them now. I'm going to need to make some changes here, but I've no idea what change will actually make the difference for me now. Maybe the pace of Carey out wide. Esposito's had a quiet game. Dovbyk's had a quiet game as well. Maddison. Well in, Pepperloo. Fresneda. It's well worked. Carey's off the bench here to try and make a name for himself in an Everton shirt. More so than he already has. De Kuyper. Ferguson. Pepperloo looking for Dovbyk, finding him. Dovbyk's there again. Well in. Tried it, didn't work. Might have been offside anyway. Jimenez. Well in. Oof. Carey, give and go. He has gone. He is off. Nico. Kangin, oh, the footwork from Kangin Lee is just so good. Hey, how am I supposed to defend against that? Tottenham 2, Kangin Lee 2. Please tell me that Chelsea are going to drop points. It is quite literally undefendable. It was highly unlikely I was going to get one. I'm definitely not getting two. Is he off? He's on. Kangin Lee for a hat-trick. Oh! How unlucky can you get? The deflection squeezes it into that bottom near side. And a quick-fire double for Spurs. Oh, there's nothing the keeper can do about that. Is it going to go down as an own goal, or has it gone down as a Kangin third and a hat-trick for him? I think it's gone down as a hat-trick for him. It has indeed. Well, I was thinking about getting a new right mid next season. if we do win the league, maybe we get Kangin Lee from Spurs, because it's quite the audition he's put in today. He's been unbelievable. I actually quite like the way that goal was finished. That was one of the more realistic finishes you see in career mode. Carey, Dovbik, lovely touch, turn. John Gushin's there. What? How is my defence? I'm sorry, there's no way. It's just bullshit. I need to keep pushing, because if I can get one back and stop the goal difference swing, I need to, really. Madison. Good delivery. Fresnada's up. Fall to Sashabui. No, it wasn't meant for him. It was meant for Richarlison. Oh, fuck you, game. My one chance of a decent counter-attack. Udogi. And Jimenez. And 4. Oh, come on! That feels unfair as well. Why has he played it straight down the pitch when I'm aiming it to the left wing? Tottenham 4. There really does go all of our goal difference advantage. We will absolutely need to finish ahead of Chelsea on points, because right now their goal difference is going to be far, far better than mine. Oh, Tom Solanke's even writing me off now. Kangin Lee's in again for maybe another one. Stop with your foot. Why is he now Messi? He's the South Korean Messi. I've never known anyone rip me apart like that since Joshua Zirkzee did it. But to do it so many times, that hit Carey's hand. That's a free kick for Spurs. Oh, this one game might have finished our title hopes. Because if Chelsea win, they'll go top. And their goal difference will be better than ours. Which will be the reason why they've gone top. It's going to be 5. Right. Shit. Another fucking bullshit. Player not get the tackle in and then you press pass. And he just takes a touch and then tries to play the passing animation. Kangin Lee, Kingsley Coman, Dom Solanke. Kingsley Coman, Dom Solanke, Kingsley Coman. Thank God that's over. Tottenham 5, Everton 0. Lee Kangin, prime Messi. That is 2010 Lionel Messi, 2012 Lionel Messi. Just disgusting. Chelsea draw with Newcastle. Thank Christ for that. It's still in our hands. We still have a points advantage over the Blues. It's only 2 now. We cannot afford to lose any more. Can't afford really to draw anymore. We're top of the table. It's 8th placed Arsenal we face next. The gap... Oh, actually, the gap is 5 to Chelsea. They've got a game in hand still. Who's that against? No idea. They play on the same match day as us against 4th place Manchester United. That's a tough game for them. At least we're not the only ones with difficult fixtures. Then on the 12th, they've got their game in hand against Brighton at home. They'll win that for sure. Then they've got Manchester City away. Okay, Chelsea got some really difficult fixtures as well, but so do we. Newcastle, who've just held Chelsea to a draw there, is our final game of the season. But we've got Arsenal next. Tomorrow's season finale is going to be tense and tight, and on the back of that 5-0 drubbing, dread-filled. Join me for it in the next episode. That will be Monday. I believe this is Friday's episode, so nail-biting weekend upcoming for me and for you. Don't miss the season finale. It'll be worth the wait, I'm sure, one way or the other. I think I might buy a Kangin Lee next season. I'll see you later. I think I'm certainly going to buy Kangin Lee next season. These absolute tears from me. Been written off there, well and truly. I'm just going to go and have a quick toilet break, chat. And then we'll try and compose ourselves. BRB. I'm having a commiseratory cookie because I feel bad and sad. I can't believe that Spurs game went the way that it did. It just kept getting worse. And the goal difference between ourselves and Chelsea is that 5. Doobie-dee-doo. Milk chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, having the points on our side is vital, I think. Absolutely crucial. Chelsea's fixture list isn't easy though, is it? They've got... Chelsea have got 3rd place City and 4th place Man United in their final 4 games. That could really come to our aid as well. Next season will be the final one for Everton, yes. Dooby-dooby-doo. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sim all the Prem games next season, Devidenki. Go for European football in the FA Cup. I would imagine. So our task is Reds. Liverpool. Obviously, up in a 4-2-1. For the transfer window episodes, I'll play the games that are in there. And his first pass is to an offside, so hopefully that's something that continues. But we're going to do a European speed run season, basically. We'll do the RTG until as long as it needs, which will take months. But hopefully it still gets the support that it wants, or I need it to. Ferguson out to Decoy, but and then the plan is to do an Ipswich save after that. Yes. Richarlison is the man down the line, and Trent has not. Whether that be a live start Ipswich save or a regular Ipswich save from the beginning, I don't know yet. We'll whip an early ball looking for Dovbyk, trying to challenge with Joe Gomez to nod that down for his strike partner, which he wasn't able to do. I'm just going to do testing once I've finished Everton. Martinelli is always dangerous, whether he's playing in red and white of Arsenal or red and white of Liverpool. It was Christian Pulisic, of course, last time we played against Liverpool that scored a hat-trick. I think he might have been offside there, Martinelli, and indeed he was. Liverpool making some good runs, but they're not necessarily runs that are going to be usable if... Right, Gabby Martinelli, you've never put in a tackle like that in your life. Not really usable runs if they're going to be offside time, are they? Try and counter it. Ramsdale with a great... Yes, he's done really well. Here has been out and wins it back. Hendrick. Oh, he's on his own here. Ramsdale. Zito to Dovbyk. Dovbyk's strike is blocked well. Goal kick. Okay, good. This is really good, isn't it? Waiting to tap it. It's going to fall here for Jimmy Garner, though. Deflect. It's going to fall here for Jimmy Garner, though. We lost this one, didn't we? 2-0. Off Gomez. Side, I think. Because Ahmedishvili, thing we've thrown at him so far. Ramsdale bin, the other end of the pitch. Yeah, this was the goal. Oh, it's nice. Chiesa. Do that one. Particularly well placed at Goodison Park. Sad. Ferguson. Lovely
Having
ball
8
to
gigs of
Richarlison.
RAM definitely is shit, yes.
Inside
Can
there to
confirm.
Ferguson again, who's going to
I think
go
I'm on 64 on my PC.
And Quinones is in a good spot. Haven't really found a
Is it
dangerous
on a PC or a
enough
laptop,
cross
evidently?
yet, though, to really threaten. That's a lovely ball into Ferguson. And Dovbik's, trying to get in behind here. Is that a free kick? I think so. It is of getting them in. And I need to get that back again. Oh, lovely ball into... Oh, lovely ball. Yesa. And Little Hope Coffin. Of course, classic Marcus praying for eyes. I'm just going to look to that pace. Hope Esposito. As Dobbik was about to pull the trigger on his right. Baines Chiesa. And he'll deliver the ball from the far side. And it's cleared well. There's lots of space on the far side. There's lots of space on that far side.
Laptop.
Poke that through the gap, please, Artem. Never mind. Mamadishvili with the save. I got fortuitous. Kind of bounced off Endrick rather than it being a purposeful, decisive decision. Get there with Mbemba. This is ebbing. Can't quite get there with Mbemba. Chiesa in behind. Chiesa took a last one thus far, let alone two. Into the middle. Quinones. Oh! Endrick.
Some of the noises that come out.
Axel. Endrick. Chiesa. Szoboszlai. Martinelli. Endrick again. Good save. I'm not going to get anything from this.
Yeah,
Liverpool
it sounds
just
like
keep
a power
coming at me
save.
again and again and again.
Killed it.
I made some changes to try and change things. And then the eyes got stuck in immediately. But it's just not going to be my day. Not this time. There are 8 other times where it can be our day, though. We, again, continually hope that Liverpool have dropped points. Sorry, not Liverpool. Chelsea have dropped points against Newcastle elsewhere. Would have liked Pepelu to actually stick a toe in. We just can't get it away, though. The press. We just can't get it away, though. We just can't get it away, though. The press. Just. Will they get payback? Time to go and batter Brighton, hopefully.
Didn't, but never mind.
Brighton with a 4-2-3. Brighton with a 4-2-3.
We got a win, though, at least.
Really don't have any excuses for not getting the win against Brighton. Games like this at home have to be dubbed. And Dovbik destroyed again.
Oh no, actually this one did
That's
go
a good
according to plan,
start.
didn't it? This one was a 3-1 win, wasn't it? It was the Saints game that was tough.
Never mind. Oh my lord. And it's still bobbled free. Rute. Oh, his foot. Lovely. It's key. Okay. Wait. Okay. Where's key? Blocked. Brighton. There's no... Excellent from Brighton. Gets the ball to take it back to right and then plays the pass. It caught me out against Liverpool with Endrick's goal, and it's caught me out here against
Oh, this
Brighton
was one you thought
with
was
their
Wolves
first goal of the day.
because of
Hopefully
the
only
colour of
goal
the
of
kit.
the
Yeah,
day.
that's fair.
So we now need to go and score a second to get the victory here. All right, Pajal, chill, mate. There's no need to be putting in fantastic. And Richarlison. Ferguson. A second. All right, Pajal, chill, mate. And Richarlison. Oh, mate. And Richarlison. And Ferguson.
Get rid of the
This is building kind of well. Looking for Dovbik. And Richarlison. Looking for Dovbik. Spin the man. Artem's in. Artem scores again. We'll take it. EDM and no centre mids. You can quite. And at the minute, he's still going. Oh my god, what a goal this would. Take this free kick. Galenko, Red Boots fooled me.
There is a vote on the player career. Yes, let me pop it in chat for you. Between staying at Burnley, going to Benfica, or going to Atletico Madrid. The video goes live tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll sit sometimes, like he says. He grabs a goal. Oh, I got a toe to it, but key. Final whistle sounds 3-1. It's just all the goals. Carey. Brighton then pegged us back with a good finish of their own, but thankfully we were able to turn it up a notch, find an extra gear, and go after our next, and you can see, and a game in hand, and a chance to go 6 points clear once more. Don't know what team we're going to use on the RTG yet. It needs to go to a vote. Be one of Notts County, Bradford, or Salford. Haven't yet decided. Bottom of the table, Saints. Which one, but it will be in League 2. Gavin Bazunu still in between the sticks for them. Ryan Manning, Bella Kotchap, Howard Bellis, Bednarak, and Garcia. Tez Fernandez, Smallbone, and Fulham Downs. Cameron Archer up top alongside Georges Mikhail Tadze, the Georgian striker, formerly of Ligue 1 at least. I want to say Nice, but I'm probably wrong. Somewhere in France, that's for sure. We've rotated a bit for this one with the nature of the fixture and the opponent. So, hopefully we can still get the result despite not having a full 11 out. Oh, and it would have been a great way to start if Esposito had buried that header, but unfortunately he hasn't. Would have been an even earlier goal than the one against Brighton. Oh, is it Lyon? Not Nice. I knew it was at one of the bigger sides. Although Lyon are going to be... Is it confirmed yet that Lyon are going to be relegated? Or are they still just at threat of being relegated? But unfortunately, he hasn't. Would have been an even earlier goal than the one against Brighton. This one we snuck a late 1-0 win in, didn't we? I love that. Thank you. Ferguson nips in well. You need to run for me, lads. You need to run for me. To Kuiper. Esposito looking for Quinones. Oh, what an interception from Howard Bellis. Quinones was in and surely would have buried. Nice tackle by Hansen. He's won it back. And he's going solo. The centre-back going all the way! Wow, what a strike. Quinones, can't keep hold of it, unfortunately. Struck that very well, did young Hansen. That was worth a go. Might try that again sometime. That was worth a go. Might try that again sometime. Just waiting for it to come there. Nicely to Esposito. Nicely to Esposito. Quinones is on. No one. It's Hansen. Well, he tried once. No, very close. Hansen again. Ha! I thought that was in. I genuinely thought that was in. Monza's extended till 2031, is it? I know there was a little bit of concern about whether they were going to get that or not. But good to see Monza on the calendar again for the next 7 years or so. We will be recording some Formula 1 over the next 3 days as well, actually. Mikhail Tadze found. It'll be Smallbone again. Themselves saves well enough. In fact, Monza will be one of them, I think. Of course, Southampton. That's where we bought him from when they got relegated to the Championship. Nobody scored yet, so they're as much in the game as we are, that's for sure. I think it's Zandvoort, then Monza, then Singapore? I want to say it's the Netherlands, Italy, Singapore, I think, in driver career. I did a vote on Twitter, yeah, just to kind of gauge what some were thinking, but it wasn't the definitive vote because it only got a few hundred votes rather than hopefully the couple of thousand that the full vote was. Left wanting. Oh, Howard Bellis wins the header. Quinones is up though. Esposito, lovely. To Kuiper. Unfortunately. Small and brilliant. What? Smallbone and Fernandez. I think McLaren will still get the Constructors' title. Smallbone again. He's holding me up here. Oh, we'll get to that first. Esposito. So it's going to go solo here. Excellently worked to break into here. I was hoping that a couple of the fringe players would be time, and it's going to be Dovbik time as well. Fernandez again. Little back. Do you think Ferrari will do it? Or do you think McLaren will hold on? I wouldn't say McLaren have been bad the last 3 or 4 races, but they've not been as strong as they could be. They did have to change rear wing in Las Vegas, though. And Mikhail Tadze. McLaren were decent in Qatar, though, last year, weren't they? Mercedes expect to be strong in Qatar as well. It's dangerous. really is. It's going to be a throw for them as well. They're on the attack once more here, Southampton. The big guns are on for me. And I'm going to need them to fire. They haven't had the chance to. Appreciate that. That's not a 55 to go. It's the lowly repeating itself. I was maybe going to go to Dovbyk. No, we will use Esposito. He's in the... So leave. Oh, it's not... Let me change to NDI. Oh, screw you, game. Now. Oh. Esposito's found a way through.
Sad for Max, almost won the constructors title by himself. Yeah, he gave it a good go, didn't he?
Trying to squeeze that round the corner to Esposito and through that gap to Dovbyk.
Christ knows what's happened to Perez and why he's dropped off so consistently poorly in the way that he has. Like a handful of poor races you get, but to be that bad every race is pretty mad.
Trying to squeeze that round the corner to Esposito and through that gap to Dovbyk. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Oh, far this season. We won't have a more straight little while. Everton Diaz. Oh, that's in the remaining few games. At the end of tomorrow, we will. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one.
Right. Pictures. Picture and inslates at the end of that. We'll call the next one something like the South Korean Messi or something like that, because Kangan Lee was just disgusting. Oh. Yeah, the Everton save on YouTube is dying of death. Like yesterday's episode, and you got 3,500 views. Need to get the RTG started as soon as possible, really. I'm not going to sack the Everton save off super early just to do it. Yeah, Max has been a bit of a robot. As Griff says, he was literally born and raised for racing and racing alone by his father. Let's set that one to render. That Spurs result's painful, man. So painful.
There's not long left to go in this Premier League season run-in. We were to the channel. You'll do so now, right? Good. Oh, piss. I skipped it. Done.
Oh,
That's ridiculous. They're playing some quite direct football, judging by that. So we'll have to be Ferguson, but a hand was used. Oh, wow. They really do play high-tempo, forward, free-flowing football, don't they? Direct football, judging by that. So we'll have to... Oh, wow. What reaction shot certainly was away wide. Smith Rowe and Loyadis. Wait.
Got the win against Fulham as well, didn't we?
And Loyadis.
Yeah, McLaren are favourites, but Ferrari are definitely in the
and you know how well he can strike them from distance. We've seen that throughout the course of his Manchester United and England career. Lundqvist brings that down quite nicely.
No, Alex, we won't
away
be.
From Vimmer, who seemingly gave up on it for a brief moment there. Richarlison,
I suppose the change in username
today rather than the usual left mid. Maybe I should have left him out on the left-hand side. Alvaro to Smith Rowe and Vimmer. Through the gap is Alvaro. Rashford on the overlapping run, but Fresneda is in the way. Rather than the usual left mid. Richarlison. Back to Pepper. Blomqvist's next. Artem Dovbyk incoming, but knocking chance at a time. Nice to see Fulham be as attack-minded as they are and as creative as they are. Not only are they attack-minded, then you can just that extra little bit of quality. But when you've got just brings us. But when you've got just that extra little bit of quality up top, which is exactly why we bought Artem Dovbyk in.
He's got to be trolling Davidenko, surely. No one can actually think something like that. Sure.
Make the difference.
No one could be that
in
stupid.
Key moments. And boy, has Artem Dovbyk made some difference in
Qatar will be a struggle again with the heat.
Over.
I'm not sure what is the temperature in the sail. It's not going to be as hot, actually. It's not going to be as hot. I think last year it was a lot hotter than 20. It's going to be 25 to 27. I'm pretty sure last year it was in the 30s, wasn't it? Yeah, it's nice to see McLaren and Ferrari fight out for titles again amongst themselves.
Quality up top. We bought Artem Dovbyk in. Make the difference. I mean, that would be Fulham beat as it is something that the AI don't play. But for the time being, sticking with what we've got here, and hopefully we'll do that in terms of scoreline as well. That's the 1-2. Read that. That's the 1-2. Didn't read that. O'Brien in well. Blomqvist looking to break away. Drill it to Richarlison.
I'll have sacked their manager, have they, Craig?
He's got the runner, Dovbyk. Just needs to find him, which he does. Dovbyk. Oh! He's got the runner, Dovbyk. Just needs to shoot. And saving Italy by Oosterwolde. Dovbyk going to swing that into for short. Looking to do something. One. Needed. In the eye. That's for sure. Here. He's got the runner dog scoreline as well. He's got the runner dog.
Missed Fulham's goal there somewhere.
That. O'Brien in well. Blomqvist.
Oh yeah, I just remembered it now.
Good. 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 All right. Yeah. As we said, looking forward to having a different slider set than these simulation sliders because at the moment, gameplay's pretty shit. That's the 1-2. Didn't read that. That's the 1-2. Challenge. But I am frustrated with the goal that we conceded. That was poor. I mean, I'll take it, but it was right. From the eye. From the eye. Palou. Boy! Keep it over the bar. In the middle. Two on the left.
Did we draw it?
Two options on the left. So I was trying to goad him into using.
Hey, Creeper, how are you, mate? How are Hull getting on in this season, Craig? I didn't realise they were performing that poorly.
Played, it's still 1-1. It is not a game in hand, so a point does still send us top, but only by a point. And with Tottenham, Arsenal and Newcastle left to play
I really
this season,
don't like the simulation sliders, Alex.
I think we're going to need to be top by more than a point after this game in hand if we want to see through the title. Of course, we still run a very good risk of not even getting the draw here in this game against Fulham. That needed to find its Issa Diop. That's going to flash across the face play, but Blomqvist manages to get a foot in. Intercepted quickly forward. Well intercepted forward. Down the out. It's about post. Richarlison's up. Richarlison's down. And the ball is away. If you... Oh, poor. That's really poor. Yeah. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. Dogbik to Ndiaye. Fulham goes the lead again. Ferguson's interception might just have done... And Ferguson's interception might... And Ferguson's interception might just have done enough. It was meant for Richarlison. Richarlison's interception might just have done enough. Top it round the corner. But 5 games. No, that's a lie. It's Brentford next. Brentford with a 4-2. Just to a lessening goal. Hull lost last night, did they? Let's have a look. Fixtures. Champions League. 2-0 at home went to Wednesday. Ooh. Wednesday. Actually, are Wednesday having a half decent season in the Championship this year? Like they survived last. Yeah, they are actually 12th. They survived. Well, they skinned their teeth last year. Hull down in the relegation zone. I'm not surprised they've sacked the manager. To be fair, with them being there, they've definitely got ambitions of trying to get back to the Premier League with the new ownership. Sheffield United, Burnley, Sunderland. Leeds can go top again if they win their game in hand. Watford trying to keep touch. Middlesbrough can be within a few points if they get a win in their game in hand. Don't know when those games are being played, mind. I suppose there's any Championship football tonight, is there? No, it's just European tonight. Friday? Sheffield United Sunderland, that's not a game in hand for anyone. That's just a massive game at the top of the table. Lots of FA Cup football at the weekend. Cambridge got Wigan. Boom, boom, boom. Got a good win against Wigan in the earlier part of the season. It was our first win of the season, which took 10 games in coming, but it was our first win of the season. Wasn't great start to the season for Cambridge. Or even close to it for that matter. First 9 games were 8 defeats and 1 draw. Not a fun time to be a Cambridge fan in the first few weeks of the season. It's still pretty tough, but we've been getting some solid, hard-fought draws recently to keep the points tally ticking over, which is most important, rather than losing every week. But to get a draw against Barnsley and to get a draw against Bolton and to get a draw against Northampton, they're not bad results. A side that you never know which one you're going to get. It used to be in the early seasons. Season 1 of this save specifically, Wissa and Mbermo up top, just ripping you apart. We then FM. Oh, it's wide. Carey starts on the right for a tired Ndiaye. Other than that, full strength. FM will return probably nearer to launch of the new game, Alex. Oh, that sounds incredible, Griff. But yeah, we will continue to make FM content, but the minute Formula 1 takes the priority. Lovely ball by Bakwa, forward to a Mesha. Skipping off. Lovely ball by Bakwa. He should have the legs to get to this ahead of Parisi, and really genuinely does. Tucking it back for Esposito, who has Richarlison here. Forces the save out of the... Force it past him. Decent chance. Juro. Celeste made some good saves in this game, actually, didn't he, for Brentford? Juro. Giallo. Juro. Well in. Just show some strength, Richie, please. He hasn't, and on his own in the box, Lucas and Mesha. Thankfully, he wasn't on his own for long. Otherwise, that was surely 1-0 Brentford. Not really had the chance to test Celeste more than one or 2 times in this game so far. In this first half. Timing! Everton 1, Brentford 0. was handball. Or was handball. Okay. Yeah, it was that. Fell beautifully with them rather than in the net. Oh, Christ. It was that total rush Dovbik that is... Dovbik's on the run here. Yeah. From range here and 2 defenders trying to block the ball. And they mess about the field. Wear them out a little bit. Esposito. Oh, that's really nice. Mess about with their midfield. Bing! Scores. Game over. Step closer. Ping. Oh, that is a ping.
Bun World Discord.
Because that was really good distribution from the goalkeeper.
What?
Carey just looks to run at them here. There's seconds to go. No seconds. Very nearly up. Carey will deliver this. It'll be a corner which Dovbik wins it back. And it's again here to a very great derby of sorts. Cannot afford to drop any points. Let's not do so. Spurs now.
Can't afford to drop any points. Let's not do so. Proceeds to lose 5-0 to Tottenham. Good.
Spurs 4-3-3 for them. Vicario Stilling. Mickey breathless here at Goodison Park, and you've got a funny feeling that is going to continue for the full 90, don't you? Oh, that's just not fair. Perfectly timed tackle. Oh, that's just... Oh. Did 1-0 Spurs. Dovbik is in a good position. Somehow dig it out. It's over the bar. Need to be better than that. I'm just so terrified of Mickey van der Ven that I'm doing everything to stay away from him, even if it costs me. Oh, he's got an ad right now. That's definitely not me. Never even fucking heard of Bun World. Clear-cut chance, because Van der Ven! Not sure about these rebounds, you know. With these failed tackles. Pepperloo. Quick. No! Of the Dutchman. She just makes me panic. They're still 1-0 down here. Hardest. Thank you, Aaron. Williams. And I need the support. I don't like playing Spurs. I don't like playing Spurs. Williams. Someone, lucky not. And that will do.
I saw some Real Madrid fans on socials calling for Ardagula to start.
Ferguson. Esposito.
I'm not surprised to see that he is, or hear that he is.
It's not in the corner though, is it?
There are early kickoffs
That goes
today
towards
as well,
the corner
right?
like I want it to. Maybe it stands a chance of going in. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Just 2.
It is just
Red Star versus Stuttgart.
panic
Stuttgart just taking 1-0. Stone Rats versus Girona. The rest are 8
can't
o'clock.
predict what they're going to do.
Villa, Juve, Bologna, Lille, Celtic, Bruges, Dinamo Zagreb,
Hopefully we'll run it back
Dortmund,
off
Liverpool,
from there.
Real Madrid, Monaco, Benfica,
I find it
PSV,
really difficult
Shakhtar.
to break their defensive line down. So far, actually, John Goosen has been the better defender, or more influential
But
defender
Don
than Van der
Guala
Ven.
is old school.
Allison's in. Oh, what a challenge, Sacha Boey. Oh, God, the former Spurs man was in behind. It's a good save. If ever there was a time for Roger Ibanez, it's a good save. Season so far now would be it. Good. Nico. Kangin, oh, the footwork from Kangin Lee is just so good. Hey, how you? Ow, nice post. Please tell me that Chelsea are going to drop points. Is he off? Season. If we do win the league, maybe we get Kangin Lee from Spurs, because it's quite the audition he's put in today. He's been Maddison. That was far better than mine. He's even. Solanke's even. Stop with your foot. Why is he now messed? Because if Chelsea win. Right. Shit.
What am I doing there?
Courtois, Valverde, Asensio, Rudiger Mendy. Valverde, Asensio, Rudiger Mendy. Asensio's playing centre back. Camavinga, Modric, Gula, Bellingham, Brahim, and Mbappe. Why they've gone top? It's going to be 5. Kangin Lee, Kingsley Coman, Dom Solanke. It's only 2. I think I might buy Kangin Lee next season. I'll see you later. Definitely buying Kangin Lee next. Oh, Asensio's yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't pick up on the spelling. I forgot that Marco Asensio had left. Right, let me set that to render. Right, plan for tomorrow will be then the Dutch Grand Prix weekend. Then we will record the season finale of the Everton save. That's the plan for tomorrow. Then we might even go as far as to... Well, we'll set up for season 1, for the first episode of season 4 of the Everton save. But we probably won't record it. But we'll definitely do a lot of scouting with you guys, helping me find decent options in terms of players to buy, etc. But that will do us for today. I'll send you guys on a raid, though. Thank you very much for joining me, as ever. We'll send you over to Bates, who was kind enough to raid us relatively recently. Yeah, Valverde's been playing right back for a little while, hasn't he? Right, thank you very much for watching, lads. Join me tomorrow, Formula 1 and FC 25. Hopefully, Everton bloody title tomorrow. But that's all from me for today. Appreciate your support, as ever. I shall see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the Champions League.